Okay, so welcome to the discussion of fundamentals of accounting and business and management 1. Okay, so today we will be discussing the week 1 and week 2. Okay, but before proceeding to our lecture for today, let me first tour you to our course module. Okay, so okay, so this is your fundamentals of accounting. Fundamentals of Accountancy, Business and Management 1 course module. Okay, so you have the announcement there. Okay, for any announcement, no, kung gusto niyo tingnan, pwede niyo naman i-click para sa inyong mga assignments. And meron din tayong virtual library sa accounting. Okay, so ang password niya ay the word discover. Okay, so pag mag-login kayo just sa virtual library, enter nyo lang yung password na discover. Then you can search for any module na available doon. Okay? For any resources. No? Then, ang quarter 1 natin for FABM 1 will be week 1 up to week 10. No? So, sa week 1, so that is a lecture, Introduction to Accounting Online. Then, week 2, Branches of Accounting. Week 3, Users of Accounting Information. So, pag clinic nyo yung module, so, nandiyan niya, available naman. So, wala siyang uploaded video, wala siyang uploaded presentation. Then, sa week 3, meron tayong performance task. No? Ang attempts niya ay 5. Okay? So, hindi ko na sasabihin kung kanino to, pero so meron tayong 5 attempts. This is 8 attempts. Sorry, 5 attempts. So, open siya ng September 7 at mag-e-end ng, magko-close ng November 2. So, sa lahat ng activities yan. So, week 4 to 5, we have forms of business organizations. So, nandyan din yung written work 1, no? Tapos, meron tayong, what do you call this? Ayan. Merong Zoom invitation, pero not available. No? And then week 6 to 7, types of business according to activities. No? Meron ding performance task 2. Then week 8, accounting concepts and principle. Week 9, accounting equation. So nandiyan yung accounting equation, financial ratios. And meron tayong activity dyan na written work 2. No, for written work 2, same lang din, 5 attempts. Open ng September 7 hanggang November 2. Then week 10 is your first quarterly exam. Okay? No, open siya from September 7 up, from November 3 to 6, no, yung opening ng first quarter examination for accounting, no. So ngayon, supposedly October 6 dapat nasa week 5 to 6 na tayo no. So at least dito week 6 to 7 nandiyan na kayo, no. And then I'm hoping na nasagutan niyo na yung performance task 1 and written work 1, no, kasi under siya ng week 3 and 4 and 5, no. Dito na tayo sa week 6 to 7. But anyway, so since hindi tayo nakapag-discuss sa mga previous nating weeks, nandiyan naman yung available na mga modules and presentation online na pwede nyo naman i-view. Again, let me remind you na kapag cellphone ang gamit nyo, paki-landscape mode yung cellphone, yung viewing ng cellphone para makikita nyo yung nasa dulong part, no, yung course module. Minsan kasi pag naka-portrait, hindi siya ma-open, hindi siya nakikita. Okay? Sa mga, especially do sa mga Android phone, no? So, paki-landscape para ma-view nyo yung course module. So, yan. So, today we will be discussing yung week 1 and week 2, no? Introduction to Accounting Online and Branches of Accounting, no? So, pagkaya ng oras, let us see kung ma-discuss natin yung users of accounting information. Okay? Anyway, this is a recorded Zoom meeting. And kung meron mga hindi naka-attend sa inyo ngayon and gusto ng copy, then you can have a copy of the video. Manghihingi kayo ng link sa akin. No? APM nyo ako doon sa aking Facebook account. Okay? So let us now proceed to the discussion. Okay. Okay, so fundamentals of accounting, business and management 1. So nearly every person is involved in some form of accounting on an almost daily basis, no? Yung kahit sinong tao. So whenever a person, whether natural or artificial, has a business activity, accounting is involved, no? Kahit sa palengke. No, we live in a time where accountability, where whether formal or informal form, no, is a part of our life. So fundamentals of accounting is the foundation over which all the other accounting subjects will be built upon. So while taking this introductory accounting subject, uh, the student or you should be able to develop necessary technical skills, at the same time gain an insight of the theoretical aspects of acquired skills, no? So accounting involves the systematic recognition, the measurement, reporting, and interpretation of data that are related to financial activities of a natural or artificial person. So processing information in such a way that it would be useful is the primary core of accounting. Accounting is often called the language of business, no? So accounting is a communication tool that helps data users as they make certain informed financial decision, no? So to be useful to, accounting must immediately respond to the changing needs of the data users and the economic environment. Okay, so let us now define the accounting according to some uh, books. No? So accounting may be defined as the art of science of recording business transaction in a manner so as to show, letter A, the true state of affairs of a business of a particular period of time, and the surplus of deficiency which has accrued during a specific period. No? So nature of accounting, we have eight nature ng accounting. So the various definitions, no, yung kaninang definition, no, and explanation of accounting has been propounded by different accounting experts, no, from time to time, and the following aspect comprise this the nature of accounting. Okay. So first one, accounting is a service activity. No? Its function is to provide quantitative information, no? Primarily financial in nature, so about economic entities that is intended to be useful in making economic decisions. So in making reasoned choices among alternative choices of action. So it means that accounting collects financial information for the various users for taking decisions and tackling business issues. Accounting in itself cannot create wealth though. If it produces information which is useful to others, it may assist in wealth creation and maintenance. No? Then number two, accounting is a process. No? A process refers to the method of performing any specific job step according to the objectives, no, or target. So accounting is identified as a process as it performs the specific task of collecting, processing, and communicating financial information. So in doing so, it follows some defined steps, no, like collection of data, recording, classification, summarization, finalization, and reports. Okay. The number three, accounting as a social force. No, so in early days, accounting is only to serve the interests of the owners, no? Doon lang sa may-ari. Under the changing business environments, no, the discipline of accounting and the accountant both have to watch and protect the interests of other people who are directly or indirectly linked with the operation of modern business. No, kasama na yun sila. So the society is composed of people as customer, the shareholders, creditors, and investors, no? So the accounting information or data is to be used to solve problems of the public at large, such as determination and controlling of prices, mga ganyan. Therefore, safeguarding of public interest can be better be facilitated with the help of proper, adequate, and reliable accounting information. And as a result of it, the society at large is benefited. Then next, number 4, accounting is a language of business. No, accounting is rightly referred the language of business. No, it is one means of reporting and communicating information about business. No, as one has to learn a new language to converse and communicate. So also accounting is to be learned and practiced to communicate business events. No, hindi mo kasi may interpret kung hindi mo aaralin ba. A language and accounting have common features as regards rules and symbols. Now, in language, these are known as grammatical rules, no, pag sa language. And in accounting naman, these are termed as accounting rules. So the expression, exhibition, and presentation of accounting data such as say numerals and words and debits and credit are accepted as symbols which are unique to the discipline of accounting. Then next, number 5, accounting is a science of art. No? Science is a systematized body of knowledge. No? It establishes a relationship of cause and effect in the various related phenomena. So it is also based on some fundamental principle. No? Uh, Accounting has its own principles also. No? For example, the double entry system, no, kung narinig nyo na yon, which explains that every transaction has twofold aspect, no, the debit and credit. So it also lays down rules of journalizing. No? So we can say that accounting is a science. No, art requires a perfect knowledge, interest, and experience to do a work efficiently. Art also teaches how uh, to do a work na, in the best possible way by making the best use of the available resources. Accounting is an art as it also requires knowledge, interest, and experience to maintain the books of accounts in systematic manner. So everybody cannot become a good accountant. No, it can be concluded from the above discussion, no, the discussion that accounting is an art as well as a science. Then number 6, accounting as a profession. Now, a competent accountant has numerous opportunities. Huh? Um, Either in the field of accounting or other allied fields, no? So just like the other professionals, no, accounting or accountant may specialize in a given discipline of accounting. In terms of career opportunities naman, the field of accounting may be divided into two broad disciplines, so the public and the private accounting. No? So we will discuss that later on. So for number 7, accounting as the basis for business decision. So the primary responsibilities of management over cover this following. No? The following. So first one, planning and organizing the activities of the business enterprise. The next one, investing and financing activities. Then last, controlling and assessing the performance of the business enterprise. Okay? So doon tayo nagbe-base ng decision when it comes to business, no? Then number 8, accounting as an information system. No? Paano siya sinabi? The accounting discipline will be the most useful one in the acquisition of all business knowledge in the near future. No? So you will realize that people will be constantly exposed to accounting information in their everyday life. accounting information serves both profit-seeking business and non-profit organizations. The accounting system of a profit-seeking organization is an information system designed to provide relevant financial information, the resources of a business, and the effect of um, their use. No? The information is relevant and valuable na if the decision makers can use it to evaluate the financial consequences of various alternatives. No? So those are the eight nature of accounting. No? Then objectives of accounting. No? Ano ba yung mga objectives? So these are the main objectives of accounting. First one is to keep systematic records. No? Accounting is done to keep a systematic record of financial transactions. So in the absence of accounting, there would have been terrific burden on human memory, which in most cases would have been impossible to bear. No? Paano mo malalaman yung kabuuang transactions na nangyayari sa isang business sa buong araw, 'di ba? So hindi mo naman lahat mai-save yun sa memory mo, no? Then after 1 month, pagdating ng computation for the report, kaya mo pang alalahanin yung mga nangyari nung ano ba, from October 1 up to October 31, 'di ba? So hindi mo na maaalala 'yon. So October 1 to October 31. Then next, to protect business properties. Accounting provides protection to business properties from unjustified and unwarranted use. So this is possible on account of accounting supplying the information to the manager. No, ano ba yung mga hinihinging information ni manager? So the first one is the amount of proprietors funds invested in the business, no? The number two, how much the business has to pay the others. Magkano yung mga pagkakautang niya. And then how much the business has to recover from others. Ilan yung mga masisingil. How much the business has in the form of fixed assets, no? Ilan yung cash in hand, magkano yung cash at bank, yung stock of raw materials, work in progress, and finished goods. Mga ganung bagay. No? So information about these matters helps the proprietor in assuring that the funds of the business are not necessarily keep idle or under utilized. The next one, to ascertain the financial position of the business. Now, the profit and loss account gives the amount of profit or loss made by the business during the particular period. However, no, it is not enough. No? So the business man must know about his financial position. No? Ano business sabi yung financial position? Where it stands that what he owes and what he owns. Yun yung financial position. No? Ano yung pagmamay-ari niya at ano yung mga pagkakautang niya. So this objective is served by the balance sheet or position statement or statement of financial position. So the balance sheet is a statement of assets and liabilities of the business on a particular date. No? It serves as a barometer for ascertaining the financial health of the business. So yun. Then next one, the fourth one, to facilitate rational decision making. Na accounting these days has taken upon itself that task of collection, analysis, and reporting information at the required points of time to the required levels of authority, no, in order to facilitate rational decision making. So the American Accounting Association has also stressed this point while defining the term accounting, when it says that accounting is the process of identifying, measuring, and communicating economic information to permit informed judgments and decisions by users of the information. So of course, this is by no means an easy task. So hindi naman ganun kadali yun. However, accounting bodies all over the world and particularly the International Accounting Standards Committee o yung ating IAS committee have been trying to grapple with this problem and have achieved success in laying down some basic postulates on the basis of which the accounting statements have to be prepared. So kung paano ba sila paano ba to prepare. So meron tayong mga postulates, mga rules, no? So yun. And then last one, accounting or the objective of accounting as the information system. So accounting functions as an information system for collecting and communicating economic information about the business enterprise. So this information helps the management in taking appropriate decision. So this function, as I stated, is gaining tremendous importance these days. So next, the functions of accounting. No? Nandiyan yung recording, classifying, summarizing, and interpreting. No? Recording is concerned with recording of financial transaction in an orderly manner soon after their occurrence in the proper books of accounts. No? So lahat ng transaction, no, dapat nire-record. And then number two, classifying. No, it is concerned with the systematic analysis of the recorded data so as to accumulate the transaction of similar type at one place. So, di ba kapag ka nagre-record tayo, no, sa recording process kasi, ang objective mo dyan, dapat ma-record mo lahat. Pag sinabi namang classifying, dapat isasama mo yung magkakaparehong account. No? So, collection of the related account. May magkakaparehong account. No? And then next, we have summarizing. It is concerned with the preparation of preparation and presentation of the classified data in a manner useful to the users. No, this function involves the preparation of financial statements such as income statement, balance sheet, statement of changes in financial position, statement of cash flow, tsaka statement of value added. So, di-discuss na natin yan soon. No? Yun yung summarizing. Nagpe-prepare ka ng mga ganong financial statement. Then last one, is interpreting. No? Nowadays, aforesaid three function, yung tatlo kanina, are performed by electronic data. Kaya na yun ng electronic data processing. And the accountant has to concentrate mainly na lang on the preparation or the interpretation aspect of accounting. Kasi hindi naman kaya mag-interpret ng machine, di ba? Ng computer, no? So yun na lang yung pinaka-main goal ngayon ng mga accountant is the interpretation. Then we have the branches of accounting. Okay, so for branches of accounting, meron tayong public accounting and private accounting. No? Pag sa sinabi kasi yung financial accounting, it is a branch of accounting that is primarily concerned with the measurement and communication of information that summarizes and reports the financial condition of and operating results of the business enterprise. Yun yung pagka-financial accounting, no? So, classified siya into public at saka private. No? Pag sinabing public accounting, no, yung mga CPA natin, 'di ba? Yung certified public accountant. No, sila is a professional who is licensed to perform in an independent audit of business enterprise or to render other forms of special accounting services to his clients, no. So the PRC or the Professional Regulatory Commission give a CPA certificate to an accountant after he passes a series of rigorous examinations, no. Tapos pag nakapasa ka kasi dyan, pwede ka na sa public accounting, sa mga government agencies, accounting, no, section. So under public accounting, auditing, tax services, management advisory services, no. So yung mga functions nila, hindi ko na masyado discuss, naka-upload naman yun sa module nyo kung ano yung mga functions nila. So yun na lang i-explain ko yung classification nila ang dalawa as public and private. Then meron tayong mga private accounting naman. Na yung mga private accounting, no, it's another career field where one is employed by a particular person or business enterprise, mga private companies natin, no. Yung mga na-hire nila magpa-perform as or magsuserve as an accountant, controller, budget officer, internal auditor, electronic data processing head or cost accountant, to perform those routine tasks that are related to accounting cycle. So from the recording the business transactions up to the preparation of the periodic financial statements. Now, pagdating kasi sa private accounting, he need not to be a CPA. Hindi mo kailangan maging CPA, no? The Accountancy Act of 2004 mandates the position requiring and supervising the recording of financial transactions, preparation of financial statements, coordination with external auditors and institutions whose paid-up capital are annual must be occupied by the duly certified public accountant, no? The chief accounting officer of a medium-sized or large business enterprise is usually called the controller. May mga private accounting natin. Hindi mo kailangan maging CPA talaga. However, meron talaga mga private companies na talagang nagre-require din na meron kang license. So, yun yan. Hindi ko na rin masyado i-discuss yung functions nung under the private accounting, no? So, mag-move na tayo sa next topic, the regulatory body of accounting. So, meron tayong mga Professional Regulatory Commission, PRC, sila yung mga nag-i-issue ng licenses. Board of Accountancy, sila yung bibigay na examination, mga examination related issues. Then we have the Philippine Institute of Certified Accountants, so the PICPA, no, pag nakapasa ka na. Then we have the regulatory government agencies, yung mga SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, BSP, BIR, no? And then we have the internal accounting standards. Then we have the users of accounting information, no? Kagaya ng nasabi ko kanina, since kaya naman pasok ko naman sa oras, we can discuss na, no, yung users of accounting. Sino ba yung mga gumagamit ng accounting information, no? So we have the external users and also the internal users, no? So first one for external users are the creditors, no? So this is creditors are someone who has granted a credit, no? So if a bank lends money, the bank is the creditor, no? Kapag nagtayo ka ng business, utang ka sa bangko or papahiramin ka ng bangko para makapagsimula ka, then creditor mo si bank, no? So sila, gumagamit din sila, kailangan din nila ng accounting information, no? Then we have bank and other lenders, no? Aside from investors, no, the banks and other lenders provide short-term and long-term financial needs of the borrower. The lender needs information that will help in assessing the safety of his investment or the risk involved in his lending exposure. No, so he must know whether the principal amount loaned out plus the corresponding, di ba, pag manghihiram ka, magkano yung tubo. Dapat alam niya rin yun. So, kailangan niya rin ng accounting information. The next, we have the investors. No? The investor provide capitalization needed by the business enterprise. No? So, paano ba naman mag-i-invest kung wala man lang information na nanggaling sa business? No? So, kailangan din nila ng accounting information bago sila mag-invest. Then we have the suppliers. No? Supplier offers goods or merchandise on cash basis or or on credit term. Pwede naman yun. Nagsusupply sila on credit. No? In order for them to grant yung credit na term ng supply, syempre kailangan nila ng accounting information. Then we have the customers and clients. Siyempre, mga customer natin, mga clients, nagtatanong yan about the accounting or accounting information in the business. Then we have the research scholars, no? Kapag ka mag-survey. Then we have the government. Siyempre, mga requirements natin. So kailangan pinapasa, meron tayong binabayaran tax kapag ka meron tayong business. And then we have the regulatory authorities. No, they ensure that the company's disclosure of accounting information is in accordance with the rules and regulations set. Hindi mo naman kasi pwedeng i-open sa lahat ng tao yung accounting information ng isang business. No, dapat controlled pa rin 'yon. No, hindi naman sa lahat ng tao. So yung mga nabanggit lang yung mga pwedeng yung mga gumagamit ng accounting information. Then we have the internal users. Yung mga internal users, ito yung mga tao dyan sa mismong business. Siyempre, namuna dyan yung may-ari, no? Yung mga owners natin. Oo, okay pa ba yung business nila? So, kailangan nila ng accounting information. Then we have the management. No, kapag sinabing management, kasama dyan yung managers, mga stakeholders, and employees. No? Siyempre, dapat alam din nila yung status ng business. No? So, dapat kasali sila sa accounting information, mga financial reports. No? Alam din nila kung ano man ba nangyayari, kung nalugi ba or kumita ba yung kanilang business na pinagtatrabahuan. And we have the channels of accounting information flow, no? From the accounting process, no? Meron siyang pinupuntahan na management reports, no? Sa management. Then we have the tax returns, mga taxing agencies, diba? Nagbabayad tayo ng tax. Then special reports, mga certain regulatory agencies. And we have the financial reports papunta sa mga suppliers, sa lenders, investors, mga employees, regulatory board, and customs. So yun yung channels of accounting information flow, kung saan ba napupunta yung mga yung accounting information. The next, we have the accounting information or the components of an accounting information system. Andiyan yung data collection, data processing, records, and methods. No, so data for any system to work na pag sinabi mo kasing accounting information system ano siya system, no. So any system for any system to work, no, be it manual or computerized man yan, there must be people, documents, records, methods, and equipment na involved, no. So these are the 5 components which an accounting information system must process. So, kasama yung data collection, the data processing. Kasi sabing data collection, data processing starts with the gathering, no? Gathering business documents. Okay? So, yan. Then we have the data processing. No, so sa financial transactions are entered by the accounting department. So, these are then analyzed. No, ina-analyze yan. So, measure, record, and classify. Then we have the records. So records are the books of accounts, no, that must be maintained by the accounting department. Then we have the methods, involves the procedures of processing capture data from the document, no. So in accounting information, no, information are processed in a meaningful manner by journalizing, classifying, summarizing, reporting, and interpreting. Then finally, meron tayong tinatawag na accounting information system, no? Ayun yung flow chart na yung flow nung papunta sa decision making. At paano ba natin in-interpret yung mga information data. So from data gathering, so analyze, measure, recorded, then classified, no? Ka-classify natin and stored. Then summarized, reported, and interpreted. Yung mga classify natin, summarize natin yun. Then re-report and kailangan na interpretation para makabuo tayo ng decision making. So yan yung complete sets ng financial statements. No, meron tayong balance sheet, the income statement, statement of changes in equity, and statement of cash flow notes. Na pag sinabing balance sheet, also known as the statement of financial position yan, no? It is one of the primary statements. No? It shows the position or condition of the business which is assumed to be going concern at a given time. So the elements of a balance sheet are the assets, liabilities, and owner's equities. Owner's equity. Okay? So next, the income statement naman is a tool used in evaluation of management performance. It also helps in assessing the inflow and outflow of cash. So the income statement also referred to as the statement of performance or statement of earnings. So ang elements naman yan, revenues and expenses. Yun yung mga makikita mo dyan, mga revenues and expenses. Then we have statement of changes in equity naman. It explains the activities for the period of time that change the owner's share over the net assets of the business. Diba? From original, nadagdagan ba yung ating capital? Mga ganyan. So yun, net worth or owner's equity is affected by following yung withdrawal, profit or loss. So yung mga nakaka-apekto dyan. The next we have the statement of cash flow or cash flow statement. So it reflects the financing activities of the business or the source of applications of funds during the period. So it also shows the changes of cash and cash equivalents. So yun yung makikita mo dyan. More on cash and cash equivalents. Ano ba yung mga cash equivalents? Yung mga cheque, mga ganyan, resibo, yung mga easily convertible into cash, yung mga ganyan. Yun yung cash equivalents. Then we have the notes naman. So yung notes naman, parang ka lang nagtitake notes na, no? Halimbawa, meron kang na-record na transaction, then meron kang additional notes, so yun yung mga statement notes. No? So yun yung complete set of financial statements. Okay? So dyan muna tayo mag-i-end ng discussion ngayon. That is week 3, I think. No? And we will continue the discussion on the next meeting. No? So, see you na lang on next meeting. Sana maka-attend naman kayo. And for those who doesn't who don't attend the discussion for today, no, meron naman akong recorded copy nitong discussion. Then pwede nyo kayo PM para makahingi kayo ng copy ng video. Okay? So, any questions dun sa pwede nyo naman personal message sa aking FB or clarification. So, I hope masagutan nyo na yung written work 1 and performance task 2 and see you on next class. Okay? So, that's all for today and thank you.